What is going on, guys? The new update for Season 3 is already live in Clash Royale right now for Merge Tactics. You can see we've already bought the Battle Machine skin, and in the news, they actually released a few extra balance changes officially that we had been waiting for. So Royale King gets a buff to where losing grants you +4 elixir to +4 to 8 randomly. Wizard is getting his hit speed boosted and his attack damage boosted as well. His hit speed nerfed and his attack damage boosted, and then Princess is getting a little damage nerf and a little attack speed buff. So now that we're through that, let's get right into some games here. Let's try everything out. Obviously, I have 0 star steal. This is my first impression. Okay, we get a Tesla, and I believe that as soon as we place this, it's placed. It's done. It's here for good. So we're just gonna drop it there and see what happens. One thing that when I was speculating about buildings before they actually got officially announced, I imagined that they would have traits. Obviously, you can see that's not the case. They're just here to, do damage and take hits, which is fine. Which is a good way to introduce them, because when you have you introduce a new card type and then have traits associated with it, I'm sure that could be difficult to get right the first time, and so maybe they want to take it step by step. And I agree with that. Okay, so already I forgot that this is no longer a blaster, so that's okay. We'll just do this. I think we'll chill with this. Yeah, so see, we can't move the Tesla anymore. So it has that signal right there. So as soon as you place it, your building is not moving. Okay, brings one random 1, 2, 3, 4 star building into the battle in rounds 1, 3, 5, and 8. -1 max team size. So we're going to get more buildings, but we can only ever have 5 units on the board. So already we're going to be thinking of entirely different comps. So now with Lung, last season we had to come up with... Ooh, 2 elixir. I forgot about that. With Lung, we had to come up with... Oh, wait. I can do this and get a ranger in here. This is chill. We'll just do this. Yeah, so with Lung, we had to come up with 7 troop comps. With Builder Machine, we got to come up with 5 troop comps. So it is a bit interesting of a change. Or, I mean, it's awesome because, it just adds new ways to play the game. But it is going to be different, and we're going to have to get used to it here. So already... we got... What's that sound? My alarm going off. Yes, I did wake up early to do this. So the mortar does have... Okay, it does have a lot of range. What is that? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles of range. And it does decent damage too. So we're still winning here. Already we can see that the buildings are pretty powerful just in doing, decent damage. And I think it brings out... If we get to round 8... Why can't I click on the ability? It's not... Okay, there it is. If we get to round 8, it'll bring out a 4-star building. So we do have a chance to get all the buildings on the board at the same time. That is pretty cool, actually. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so... I guess just this. We got both giants. And the giant synergy just takes less damage. Super simple. We got a P.E.K.K.A. who is a P.E.K.K.A. and a brawler. So if we could pick up this mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's put in the mini P.E.K.K.A. for the... I should have already swapped it. But we can put in the mini P.E.K.K.A. for Spear Goblin. And then the Brutalist... What did the Brutalist do? Oh, wow. We just rocked this guy. So the Brutalist did... I'm trying to remember. It has something to do with, like, attack speed. Like, if you get a kill, then your attack speed boosts, like, kind of like Ranger or something like that. And the P.E.K.K.A., I think you get HP for getting kills. So let's see. Let's go ahead and buy this here. And there's our 3rd building. So we get a 3 elixir pump. That's kind of crazy. And you can move... Okay, so I forgot about that. I forgot to move my mortar last time. Honestly, this isn't a bad spot for it. Let's sell this and buy this and just get this in here. We'll get another P.E.K.K.A. in here as well. Okay, we can throw some of the giants up front, I think, and the P.E.K.K.As. So the P.E.K.K.A. trait. P.E.K.K.As gain bonus damage plus 30%. They also heal after defeating a troop. So heals 30% of max HP. Like Evo P.E.K.K.A. That's really strong. So I think P.E.K.K.As are going to be kind of crazy. Let's just see how much damage they do. Wow. Almost one-shot the bandit. Mini P.E.K.K.A's going crazy over here. So it generates elixir throughout? No, that's crazy. So the longer the fight goes on, the more elixir you generate. And you can just be buying troops down here on the bottom. So here's the monk, which is an ace card. I really like my comp here, though. Like, we just cooked this guy. And I want to make it... I don't think we're going to make it to round 8, because we're obviously going to win this next one. But I want to see what a 4-star... Wait, it did say 4-star, right? I don't know why I can't tap on his ability. 4-star buildings, okay. So this is chill. What did the Brutalists do? Brutalists gain bonus hit speed, marking enemies with each hit. Oh, that's right. Enemy target loses HP after 4 marks. So we don't have any others with those. This is one though. I just want to keep what we have, honestly. It is weird though, because with this you're only going to be able to activate like a 4 out of 4 and maybe a 2 out of 4. Like there's going to be very few synergies with Builder Machine or Battle Machine. I don't know why I keep getting messed up. But there's going to be... Okay, so he has the... What is that symbol underneath? They're marked. Okay, so that's what the marked symbol is. Because he must have had 2, the Brutalists. Our buildings don't count for HP damage, though. I remember this in the patch. So, if we... why is my mortar not... Oh, they're out of range. Oh, they're out of range! Okay, so we need to pull all our troops back. That's a good thing to know. So they won't shoot if they're in range. And the enemy troops don't actually have to kill your troops. Okay, so he's got P.E.K.K.A.s and Rangers and stuff that I want. So I kind of want to switch it up and just go for a full Brutalist. Who are the last Brutalists? Valkyrie and somebody else. I forget who. Well, I messed this up. There's a mini P.E.K.K.A. We'll just do this. We'll go back to kind of what we had. At least we get 2 Brutalists now instead of 2 Giants. So we'll see how that works. I do want to see what the markings, how good those are. Okay, so now that we actually pulled them onto our side, the buildings work. So the buildings aren't going to do extra damage, and they aren't going to need to be destroyed by your opponents for them to win. So that's really important to know with your positioning, because now that we got everything lined up, we destroy this guy. So the first things I'm realizing about buildings are that make sure you move them as soon as you get them, because you won't be able to later. Make sure you position the rest of your units around, where you want their range to be. And then I guess just, make sure... Okay, so we get Inferno Tower here. That's kind of cool. Is this still clan? This is still clan. So we'll just buy this. And then we'll get a 2-star of her. I have a feeling that this is going to be... That the... let's do it right here. That the Battle Machine strategy is going to be similar to Lung. And that you kind of take what the cards give you and just kind of build the first... Well, okay. It was similar to Lung before we realized how broken blasters were. But... with this, I feel like it's going to be, take what the cards give you and just slowly but surely build up a team. Like here, we already have some clan going on. We'll pick up P.E.K.K.A., mini P.E.K.K.A. for a Brutalist. This is chill. Because there's so many there's so many 2 out of 4 synergies now. And only a few 4 out of 4. So like clan's a 4 out of 4. This is a 4 out of 4. This is still a 4 out of 4, I guess. But there's, there's P.E.K.K.A. 2 out of 4. There's Superstar. Or maybe I'm just lying. I think Superstar's a 4 out of 4 too. But regardless, there's a lot of new traits and different traits. So there's a lot of flexibility we have. Okay, something else that I'm just realizing now is buildings at the front line are going to be good, because it doesn't matter if your buildings die. You don't have any... So I'm just going to put my pump up here. It's worth it to let your buildings die before your troops die, because your buildings don't do percentage or HP damage to them. Okay, so we need a P.E.K.K.A. and a Blaster. Obviously, can't get either of those, so we'll just take a Prince. It is going to be... Oh, wait. So you can't see... What was I looking to tap down there? So these are battle stats, right? And we can see... Okay. We can see how much HP... Or what? No. We're seeing how much damage they did? Because why is my Valkyrie... What is that number going up for? Okay, damage, and then there's the HP. And then that's a shield. And I don't think any units have shield. Wait, what? Okay, I'm going to have to do some more learning as to what this did. Damage taken. Okay. Healing and damage. Oh, okay. Duh, it just tells me at the top. And then here's our emotes. Okay, this is actually sick. We want this, I guess. And we'll get a P.E.K.K.A. And we'll get a 2-star of that. This is chill. Okay, so Wizard is a Blaster now. So that's something to note. Executioner still is Ace Blaster. Yep. So he hasn't changed from the beginning, which is actually kind of cool. P.E.K.K.A. obviously no longer Ace. So, and a Brawler. So we don't get any synergies there. We do get the mini P.E.K.K.A. and the Brutalist synergy. So we have 4 2 out of 4 synergies. That's not bad. Are we going to get a building? Yes, we get a 3-star Mortar. And honestly, I think Mortar does have the one tile, like the one tile that's missing range all around it. Just like in, Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. But that's not going to bother me. Okay, so we have all 2-stars, which is pretty good. I mean, we just, randomly picked up the cards along the way. I do like my team here. I think my building positioning is fine. Actually, I'll pull mortar back by like 1, just because I don't want it to get destroyed by units who can just run up to it. I'm not. Okay, wait. Does Executioner reach? Ooh, Exy reaches the Dark Goblin there. I just forget how good that is, bro. Okay, so we marked the Barbarian. That's interesting. And so this is gonna be cool with Lung, because we can keep up with Lung, because we've got our buildings that allow us to get past the first few rounds. And then at this point, like in 2 more rounds, which obviously we're not going to get there because we're going to destroy this guy. But say he beat us and we go to 2 more rounds, I'm just going to get like a 4-star Expo or a 4-star Tesla dropped, and he's not going to have a chance. So this Battle Machine allows you to have a lot more, it allows you to last a lot longer in the battles, because you're getting these buildings dropped down and just like saving your entire team. And he doesn't have any great synergies going on. Dude, I am excited about this season. I gotta tell you, this is going to be exciting for me. And something I noticed in the video that I said, when I was talking about the update and said I was coming back, people were so confused, like, oh, you stayed away for a few days, the views, yeah. Just, dude, I don't care about the views. If I would quit the channel if I didn't enjoy doing it. And I've thought about it. At times I didn't enjoy doing it. This is not my main job. I don't need this. I do it for fun. So I'm going to do what I enjoy to do on this channel. And I enjoyed playing Merge Tactics for a long time, then I stopped enjoying Merge Tactics. So then I played Clash Royale, and now I'm going to enjoy playing this new season. So I'm coming back here. So what I want to do on this channel is what I enjoy doing. And so honestly, I don't really know to tell you what to expect, but just know that whatever you're going to be watching is something I enjoy playing. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. I think this is good positioning here, because we can lose the mortar. We can afford to lose the mortar, because it's not going to worry. It's not going to matter to us. And we don't even lose the mortar. So having an extra troop, I mean, not a troop, but having a building, an extra physical unit on the board to take damage is actually so helpful here. Because, if we get to round 8, we have 4 buildings plus 5 troops. We have 9 units on the field, and Lung only has 7. So over time, we are much, much stronger unit-wise. So Princess is now a blaster, which I think I missed. I feel like I forgot to... I don't remember reading that. And I don't know if they forgot to include it in the first update patch notes, but I definitely do not remember reading that. So that caught me off guard. Wizard, please kill the prince. Nope, Wizard did not kill the prince. I can do... See, now we can do... yeah, we can emote. It's going to be more fun when I'm not playing against bots, but I can already tell emoting is going to be awesome. Okay, Pump, I will leave, like, top right corner there. Let's go ahead and get some goblins going. Not sure how strong goblins are going to be. It's going to be interesting. We're going to have to figure it out along the way. He's still a ranger. Okay. This doesn't matter. We'll just throw the wizard in after the fact. I guess it doesn't really matter for that either, though. This is chill. I mean, we can throw the wizard in for the spear and then just get the Valkyrie in. Oh, assassins. I didn't even think about that. So our mortar is locked on the wizard, and it just 2-shots the wizard, which is actually sick. Ghost is dead now, and the pump just keeps going, and it's stopped there at like 33%, but it is going to reset, so it doesn't carry over into the next match, which I guess makes sense. Okay, I forgot what I said I was going to do, so oh yeah, put the wizard in, and then we'll just I don't know what I want to do, because we have 3 goblins. We don't need 3 goblins. We do want a brutalist though, so maybe we'll just leave it like this for a round and just get the 2-star Dark, because I'm assuming, not assuming, I mean ranged, with all the buildings we have that we can put at the front line, I feel like ranged units are going to be very, very good with Battle Machine. We did take 4 damage, I forgot, at the beginning, so we do need to be careful here, but I don't think it's going to matter. It is interesting, though, that with the King buff from 4 to randomly 4 to 8, average of 6, it is an RNG aspect to that ruler now. So the ruler that literally had 0 RNG associated with it, no randomness to your building. Oh, wow. I forgot how big that thing is. They actually added RNG to him. So we'll see how that goes over. Brutalist and Clan. So what if I take him off? There's no Undead Clan. Okay, this is fine. It is weird that she's a Clan Ranger, though. Ooh, actually, what if I did this? Just to give some more clan healing. It's not bad. And she's a 5 elixir card, so she's going to be better. But yeah, because it's because there's no elixir bonus for buying, merging, selling anything with with Battle Machine. You do only want to make changes, like you don't only want to sell cards once they're 2-star. You don't want to sell 1-stars. You don't want to buy specifically cards that you want to hold just to merge and sell, because you don't actually ever gain any elixir. You only ever break even. I'm liking this now. But yeah, see, like I don't need to sell these. I'm just gonna keep chilling. I'm not in any fear of danger or losing. Okay, he is playing the assassins, and I can't move my building, so I do have to adjust here. Are they all assassins? No, P.E.K.K.A. and E-Giant are not, but they're going to be targeting buildings, so we can just do this as long as we remember to move them back. So it is interesting because your buildings are set once you place them. There's no moving them, but you do have to adjust to assassins and other different teams that require placement changes, like Queen. Okay, so you can see they're all marked there, and I didn't actually see the percentage damage get done. So that's something I want to... Okay, 288. That was a white number. That looked like it was different. I do want to like specifically note when that percentage damage hits, because that is something that's different. Okay, there's that. We'll take a 3-star. Does feel good to get a 3-star. Yeah, this is chill. I mean, there's no reason to change anything. That just gives us another thrower, which we don't need. We'll take the ranger and the clan. I'm already thinking that this season is going to be very interesting comp-wise. Because, you know, the frontline comp idea has like completely gone away. There's only, you know, brutalists. I mean, there aren't juggernauts now. And so, you know, as far as stronger units go, you have the giants, you have the brawlers, you have the brutalists, but you don't have something that does, you know, particularly really well at the front of, you know, the front line. And so it's going to be interesting. You know, ranged units are going to be very good in the back because, you know, you can kind of keep them out of the way, but they're not going to be as protected. You have assassins, you have buildings who have super long range, so it is going to be interesting. Okay, we haven't lost anything yet. I do want to get to around 8. So hopefully this game goes a bit longer, because I do want to see what a 4-star building can do. And also I want to play with an expo. I don't know why I haven't gotten an expo yet. Okay, so we're starting out goblins and rangers, so we're just going to grab this Valkyrie, and we'll just take that next round. Okay, I am going to put this in the top corner here. Again, like using... Ooh, that's Assassin's bummer. Using buildings as a frontline troop is going to be probably the best thing to do with Battle Machine. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so how big is its range? 3 tiles. Each building does have a different range. I think Tesla and Inferno Tower are 3, and then Mortar is 6, and Expo is 6, I imagine. I guess we'll do this. I do want to play with Superstar. I honestly forget what the synergy is, but it does seem interesting. It's what? It's Witch, Musketeer, Monk, and E-Giant, I think. So I don't know what all those cards have in common, but it doesn't really matter as long as it's decent, as long as it's a good synergy. Okay, so you put Princess in. I don't know if you forgot. Wait, he's Noble, right? No, he's not. He's Giant Ranger. Is Noble still in the game? I'm guessing it is, but that's one that's like, why haven't they ever done anything with Noble? Noble's just kind of fallen to the wayside. Okay, Tesla right there. Let's just throw this in for now. Okay, so the Noble is still in the game. And here we go. We can get another Ranger in here. It is interesting, though, that he has a lot of HP, but he's still a Ranger. So at a 1-star, he has 5 HP bars, at least at level 14. Man, level 14. Dude, I haven't... This is the first thing I did when I opened the game today. I just got right onto Merge Tactics, recording this video. Haven't even looked at any of the other stuff, any of the other changes. Haven't upgraded anything. So it's going to be a big day for Clash Royale. I'm excited. You know, I'm a proponent of level 16. I was excited for that. The heroes I am not as excited for. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how those are going to affect the game. You know, we already got 2 Evo slots. Now we can have 2 champions/hero slots. It's gonna be a lot, but I'm excited to at least try it out. We'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I make Merge Tactics content. I'm gonna keep playing Merge Tactics because I love this. But I would hope that the main game itself does well from this update as well. Okay, so I don't understand why I can't get his ability by tapping on the ability. I have to tap on the Battle Machine himself. Rounds 5 and 8, and the 8 round thing is interesting. So I feel like the reason they added that is to hang with, you know, troops, or to hang with the Goblin Queens and the Spirit Empresses who continue to get better, especially Goblin Queen. You know, Spirit Empress, if you get your full team 3 stars, that's kind of where you peak, and then you can start blocking. But with Goblin Queen, you can keep getting 4 stars. So I think they added that at round 8 just to make something different for the long. Ooh, okay. We'll put you there, and we'll go ahead and grab that. We don't have another blaster though, so we need another blaster for sure. But we have no other 2 stars we can sell, so we'll just chill. I do want to take advantage of that 3-star though. Hopefully we get to round 8. So if we get to round 8, we'll get a 4-star Expo or Pump, and I really hope it's not a Pump because that is going to be completely useless. I wonder if they even have that programmed in there. I wonder if you can only get a 4-star Expo. I doubt it, but who knows. And the reason they add 5 buildings is because I think, well, unless you can have 2 of the same building. I guess I didn't think about that. But there are all the modifiers that give you buildings. So with Battle Machine, it is possible to have, I mean, what would that be? Like 5 total buildings, which would actually be insane. Okay. Are we going to get, are we going to last? I think we might last all the way, which would actually be sick. We have to get 2 more rounds, and as long as this guy, okay, he won, yes. So this is perfect. So as long as I don't beat this guy, actually, no, we will have to get to round, no, we won't. No, I might win in round 7. What if I throw the game here? I might throw a few rounds just so that we can get to that building, because I can afford to here. Yeah, we'll sell you just because. And we do need a blaster, though. Okay. I do think I want to throw a round. So let's go ahead and take this off. Obviously, we can't take our buildings off, so if he does well against our buildings, then I guess that's a bummer for us. But I do want to lose this. We'll just go ahead and sell these. I wanted to take more off. That's okay. I just want to see, like, I'm experimenting with these. I'm not worried about winning. I mean, I'm still going to win, but I want to see what they can do. Okay, so if they destroy our units, they do win, right? So they don't have to destroy our buildings. That was more, I forgot about that. And so that was more damage than I wanted to take, honestly. Okay, so Goblin Queen guy's dead. This is going into round 7. If I beat this guy, if this guy doesn't lose to Goblin Queen, which honestly he might lose to the Goblin Queen, which would be hilarious. I feel like I can't quite go for it yet because I think I would still win. So we're going to go ahead and take this 3-star here. And I guess just, what does this all give us? What are we missing here? We can get an ace or a clan. Let's just grab this for now. And then we'll just throw this thing out here. Okay. We'll take this off. And hopefully we don't lose. We might lose. I don't know. This is iffy. Because we just have to kill 3 of his units. Or 2. Just 2. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is exactly how I wanted it to go down. Wait, no, we still need to kill 1 more. Okay, perfect. But now we need to lose. No, okay, so we're not going to lose. We're going to knock this guy out. But as long as this guy doesn't lose to the Goblin Queen guy. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. So we get a 4-star, we get a 4-star building. What is it, what is it? Expo, okay. Alright, interesting, interesting. Let's do this. This and this. I'm gonna buy a monk just so I can get a. Let's just try out the new team. We don't. Let's try out some new stuff. There's a mini P.E.K.K.A. Yeah. Let's bandit. Sure. I'm just gonna take this crazy screenshot for the thumbnail because this is insane. This is actually crazy. How many buildings? 4 buildings and 5 units. And this Expo charges up, and then it goes crazy. So it takes a while to charge, and then it just hits the lowest HP unit, which, if there's even going to be a unit around. I legitimately don't think there will be. Okay, Golden Knight might still be around. Maybe. Nope. It didn't even get to charge, bro. Okay, well, we'll have to come back later and actually see what this thing does when it's charged, but all I gotta say is I am super hyped about the new update. I'm excited to try out more teams. There will be, obviously, tons of new content coming every single day with a new update. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. I'm excited to be back. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next